Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Aquarius. It is a general reading. That being said, it may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't sound like it's your story, check your other placements. Your messages could be there. I would also like to announce I'm currently accepting private reading requests. So if you would like to book a personal reading with me, please send your request to the email address that's written in the description box below this video. Okay, so let's begin. I feel like you've had a problem with this emperor. I feel like a plan failed. It didn't work. Most likely due to his own behavior or stubbornness to compromise, to see your point of view, to understand. Um, let's go to the heart of the reading. The heart of the reading tells me that this emperor here, he realizes that he's failed at something. Okay, so he's failed at something, and he's not currently taking action, but I feel like he's preparing to. Um, He's in the hangman. He's been in this state for some time, so you probably haven't talked to him for some time. And I feel like when he does reappear, he will take you by surprise. It's like it's unexpected on your end. I feel like this person who failed, they're kind of in this wishful energy where they wish to go back to easier times. It could be longing to return to this very happy time, okay, in the relationship when you guys were just crazy in love with each other. That's what they're longing for. So the plan failed. Something happened. You thought this person was reliable. You thought you could count on them, but it turns out that they could have been very controlling, wanted to control the way the wind blows, especially with this Emperor energy in the reverse. Something went out of control. Um, and so right now, I feel like they're in this energy of feeling powerless when it comes to gaining or regaining control over this situation, okay? Over a situation that he himself, I feel, has created. Okay, so he's got to kind of pull himself together and see where he went wrong, how he landed here. So he needs to do some self-reflection and make adjustments. That's why temperance is here. Okay, his emotions. I feel like he had a lot of emotional insecurities, and that's probably what led up to the moment. And this is what he needs to look at. Okay. And it's probably something that he's been refusing to look at for some time, but it is influencing or has been influencing them, and it is why they wear that armor under their clothes, and why they are so close-minded, because they feel that need. They've had their heart broken, and they feel that need to always be in control. So I feel like this is why you're no longer together. It's just they need to realize this and do something about it. Okay, and they will, because you have the rider. You have the rider. So, I mean, if you were looking for a sign that things were going to get better or that this person was going to come back to you, this is your sign. Okay? That's your sign. Um, and so Here we have somebody from the past. This is what's at the root. They're looking back at a past situation. I feel like in the past they had that victim mentality. They always thought they were going to get their heart broken. And this comes from, again, their emotional insecurities when it comes to relationships, to love, to the give and receive in love. It was influencing everything. Okay, so they need to look back at where those feelings were really coming from. Okay. And once they do that, then they can begin on the reparation, the adjustment, and reconciliation. They can't move forward successfully until they do. And so here they want to bring the relationship back to life. The flame died. It's almost like they drove the flame out. That's how I feel. Like they drove the flame out by all of those emotional insecurities. This person could have been very controlling, very obsessive, possessive, jealous. And I feel like this is why they're in the position that they're in. They, despite all of that, they do love you. But it's like their greatest fear was in losing you, because they've lost before at love, and they didn't like that feeling. And so they did everything in their power to prevent it from happening. But what they did was they created it, you know. And so this is being heavily burdened, but this card tells you to have faith. Okay, so there's doubts here. This is a card. It's like a makeup card, but because I have a makeup card that looks similar to this one in this deck, but this one here has doubts and concerns around, yeah, around whether or not he's going to get that happy outcome or that successful outcome, okay, or the clarity that he needs, he or she. Standing in the doorway. This is standing, it's like sitting on an opportunity or standing on one, if you will, because he is standing, but he's armored. So this is once again our emperor. You see, he's still fully armored. He's got his shield up. Now we can see the armor. We couldn't see it, well, we could barely see it beneath his robe. He kept it hidden. Now we can fully see that he is armored and ready for battle. So he's standing in that doorway and he's assessing everything. His shield is up, his guard is up, and you can see how he's sitting there contemplating things, reflecting on things. And that naturally brings up this card, which did clarify it. So assessing a situation, looking at an opportunity, and wanting more, This is about seeing where they went wrong, looking back at what they've lost because of those emotional insecurities they have. So they need to go back and really look at where those feelings were coming from, okay? They're assessing whether or not to send off these messages here. And these are very important messages, okay? And this card says that when you receive this message, you need to respond. Don't delay, okay? When you get this unexpected message from this person, don't delay in responding, okay? It's important. If the card is saying it, it's important. So this person is still hurting. I think that they're hurting for many reasons. They're still hurting from wounds from a long time ago. And now they are hurting by having caused you to be wounded. Okay, they're hurting for everything they've lost. The moon represents the things that pull at you emotionally. And all of those things pull at him emotionally or her. there could have been a misunderstanding between the two of you, or they misunderstood something and took it too far and went to the extreme, because their emotional insecurities would have led them to do such a thing. So that's possible for some of you. But here we have recognition that it needs to change, right? That their life needs to change. They need to do something. And they just want to charge right in there. They want to charge right in there and do it, but they can't because first they got to make these adjustments. So we see that they are very, very tempted with the lovers. They want to go back. They want to go into that Garden of Eden with you again. Okay, so they want to come back, step into the Garden of Eden with you again. But Temperance is like, whoa, patience. You have some things you need to take care of first. And so I feel like, although they are very restless and wanting to do this, I feel like they are trying to make these adjustments to prepare themselves for the next step. And the next step is to come and try to reconcile with you because they are longing for you. Look at that. That's a card of longing, okay? I feel like they're longing to make this decision. They're anxious to make this decision, but they know there's things that they must do, okay? Because the last time, that's how your meeting ended, okay? And they don't want a repeat of that. I feel like this person may have tried to write to you, Aquarius, on several occasions, but never actually sent it. I feel like they began and then they'd stop and erase it. Okay. Lack of confidence, feeling very insecure again, not trusting. This person has some deep trust issues. And that's another really good reason why they need to figure out what drives them. Okay, what makes them feel the way they do? Why do they feel the need to wear this armor? What happened to them? That's that's their solution to setting themselves free from this obsessive negative energy that's influencing your relationship. Okay, so that's what they need to look at. That's what they have to go back and heal, and then they can come and heal this relationship. Okay. So, yeah, they're heavily burdened by trust issues, you see, and they just want to lay those down. They want to tell you how they feel. They want to tell you that they love you. They want to talk to you. They want to fight for this relationship. See, they're grieving over the loss. They're grieving over the loss, and look what's next. Oh my God. I just saw the next card too. So they're grieving over the loss and they want a chance to wipe the slate clean with you. Start again, okay? This is what they want, to return to you. So you see what I see here that continues, and there we have the Hermit again. And so, well, he's almost like this hangman looking for solutions, answers. And look what's here. The Four of Cups. Look at it good. So they created this situation, and that is what I said. They, in effect, are the ones that dumped the relationship. They did that through their own actions, you know. And the thing is, for, they were not ready to do what they have to do. They weren't ready for it back then. They didn't feel ready for it back then. But they are ready now. They're ready now. That's what this card is trying to tell you. That they weren't ready back then, but it says that they will be ready at a future date. Excuse me. And this is in the future. So this is them ready, ready now. Okay, so they're ready to do this inner work, and then they are ready to reconcile. Now, where I feel they are right now, from what I can pick up, is I feel like they are ready. I feel like they have done the work, and I feel like they are ready, and that they are kind of watching and waiting for that right moment to make a move. And this could happen at any moment, at any moment. That is what I have for you. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings to all of you. Bye for now.